Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sims 4 YouTube video. Today we are doing a mod review on some weather mods in your Sims game. So the first one is the Sul weather app by Little Miss Sam's, and the second one is the weather mod controller by Lot 51. These mods are perfect for your game if you're like me and someone who likes to visit all the worlds in the Sims with their families, and you don't know what the weather is like, and you get there and it's pouring rain and you're like, why couldn't I have checked this out sooner? I've got some mods for you that are perfect that are in this video. So let's hop into game and see how these mods work. So we are now in game and I am quite excited for these two mods. They are kind of like a game changer for me within the mods. They're small, but they help out so much. So if you guys have seasons in your game, which is you're going to need seasons to play with these mods. So if you don't have seasons, I believe there is a Sims 4 summer sale right now. So you might be able to get seasons for very cheap in your game. I think seasons add so much into your gameplay, but these two mods, I don't know why. The first one, at least, the weather app, I don't know why the Sims didn't add that into seasons, but if you go to your calendar, we're all used to seeing this. You can see the weather, but only for Sulani, so the world that you're in. So my Sim is in Sulani, obviously, and what I wish that you could do was check the different city, like the different worlds in your game to see what the weather is like. So when you're trying to plan those family outings or maybe just, a trip with your Sims for the day, you can see what the weather is like. This mod comes in handy as well with more of maybe like the ocean, or like with Sulani. If you're trying to go for the day, you don't want it to be raining, while you're at the ocean. So basically what this mod allows you to do is see what the weather is like in the different worlds. So if you go to your phone, you should see this app when you download the mod, and it is just this little, just this one button right here, and you have all of the worlds that you can check, and it will even tell you, because we're in spring, it will tell you a little bit about the world. So it's like on Henford on Bagley, the climate is spring is cool to cold with sunny, cloudy, and rainy days. Summer is warm to hot with sunny, cloudy, and rainy days. Basically kind of gives you an overhaul of the world and what their weather is like. So maybe if it wasn't the spring and it was the summer, you'll know that it is a little bit more hotter. So maybe your Sims don't want to pull up in their cold weather outfits, and you can kind of have an idea of what to expect. But I did want to point out that within this mod on Willow Creek, Magnolia Promenade, I think is what it's called. Promenade, I think is how you say it, is connected to Willow Creek. So the weather in Willow Creek will be the same in Magnolia. So if you're trying to go to the Magnolia world, you're not sure what the weather's like, just click on the Willow Creek. Now the weather does last for 12 hours. So for instance, if you were to click on Oasis Springs on this notification wall, it'll pop up saying that the current weather is partly cloudy and the temperature is warm, but every 12 hours it will change. Even if maybe you wanted to take your Sims to let's say Tartosa, which is kind of another beach world in The Sims, you can click on this and it will say sunny and the temperature cool. But I love this mod so much because it is little, but it does help your Sims out a lot because you're able to see the weather, and you're not able to see that on the calendar. Obviously, it's only one world, so it's a little difficult to plan those day trips, even those day trips to other worlds. If it's raining, you probably don't want to bring your Sims into a monsoon if you're trying to go to Sulani. That wouldn't be fun for your Sims at all. But another great mod that we have in here today is the mini weather controller by Lot 51. This mod is honestly quite amazing. I know you can do this with MC Command Center. I do have that in game, but this is also a nice little quick and easy cheat panel. So it looks exactly, I brought in the thermostat so you could see they both look the same. I believe this right here is 150 simoleons. It's not too expensive, but when you click on it, you have all these options to change the current weather, change the forecast for the spring weather. You could advance seasons. So if you didn't want to be in spring anymore, you could advance the seasons in your Sims game. You can also change the wind as well. I mean, right now we do have warm and kind of a breezy weather in Sulani right now. It's a bit windy with that warm weather, and we got a new moon phase, although that doesn't really affect the weather. But you could make a heat wave. If you wanted to click on it, your Sim will run over and you can make a heat wave. I don't know what she's doing. Is she playing playing on her phone? I think she's playing on her phone. So you can go over here and hit. Oh, she can't. Hold on. You want to make this accessible to your Sims as well. She can't get to it. That explains a lot. Maybe if I put it over here and I'll just leave that there. We'll just separate them and I'll have her run over here and click heat wave. She still can't get to it. Is she stuck in the bathroom? No, she's not. Okay, well, can you? There we go. She just, it took her a minute, but we got there. So now it's a heat wave. So if they go outside, it's obviously going to be hot for them. They might not enjoy it, although she is in the water. But yeah, if you had enough of it being a heat wave, you can come back over here and change it to like cold air, although it is quite, you know, it is spring, so that's still, the air is still cold. But the other thing that you can do as well on it is, again, you can change that, you know, you can change the current weather. Like I said before, I feel like I'm saying the same thing, but you have all these choices too. So if you were trying to do, maybe you wanted to have a monsoon in your game, make it a little interesting. Your Sims can come over back to the thing. She is snorkeling. That's not what I wanted you to do. I need you inside. I need you to make a monsoon. Is she walking on the ocean? Okay, I reset her, so she should be fine. I'm gonna need her to come back over here and click on monsoon. And there we go. Now it's a monsoon outside. That changed up really quickly. I believe monsoons last a couple hours in your Sims games, so now she's panicky and they'll have this on here. So you can really have fun with these two mods and go into the Sulsul weather app. Granted, we are in Sulani, so me doing this, actually, I think they don't let you look at the world that you're in. That would make sense because we're already in here. But these two mods add in a whole new way to play your game when it comes to weather. You can really have fun, especially using this controller. If you get bored or you're trying to maybe do like a storyline with it, you can change the weather to your liking. We can also like advance if we wanted to make the season fall. Maybe you're tired of being, you know, in the spring and the summer. You can just decide with your Sims, you know, to have it to being fall, and then it will become fall, and maybe you want a little bit of a nicer weather. So we can go back here and just click on clear skies, and that monsoon should be over and done with. And now it's clearing up. We still have a little bit of rain, but it's not as bad as it was before. But that is it for today's mod review. I know it was small, but these two mods add in quite a bit more for gameplay, especially that weather app is a lifesaver when it comes to playing The Sims. Can't tell you how many times I've used that mod just to make sure that the place I'm going to is the correct weather. Not really the correct weather, but that it's not so groggy, because if I'm going to Sulani, I'm not going to want it to be raining like that. Like if I'm trying to have a nice family day at the beach, you're not going to want to have a monsoon when you show up and then you've wasted about 2 hours in the Sims game because your Sims don't listen to you. But that being said, I will end the video right here. Thank you all so much for watching today's YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and comment your favorite part, and would you download these mods into your game? If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. We are at 45 subscribers. We're 5 more subscribers away for 50 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it if you did hit that subscribe button. But with that, I will see you all on Friday. And don't forget, we have the official gameplay trailer for the Sims 4 Horse Ranch pack tomorrow, so I may or may not make a reaction video to it.